Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial video. Today, I'm going to show you how to import audio from YouTube or YouTube Music to Kinemaster, and I'm also going to show you how to import audio from Spotify to Kinemaster too. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, the first one's going to be for YouTube or YouTube Music. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to open up YouTube or YouTube Music. I'm going to use both. I'm just going to open up YouTube first. And then you're going to choose a song. While you search it up, I'm just going to go with the Walt Disney World album for this video. And then you can choose any song you want, but you don't have to choose the same one as me. But for this, I'm just going to go with Grim Ghost from the Haunted Mansion. Just going to click on it. And then it's going to take you and play the song. But then what we're going to do is we're going to click on this share button here, that little arrow. And then it'll show more and copy link. But we're just going to click on copy link. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use YouTube Music for this. So you can do any song you want. And also you can just click on the three dots if you're not going to play the song. And then you could click share down there. But we're not going to focus on that. But anyway, and now if you guys are using YouTube Music, here's what to do. So you're just going to choose an album of any. I'm just going to choose Disney's Classics. And I'm just going to pick the Space Mountain from Space Mountain. This one from Michael, I don't know how to say his name, but his first name is Michael, that's all I know. The new one. But I've already played it before, so it's already up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll through these until you see the share button, that little arrow. Click on it, and then click on copy link. Or else you could just click on the three dots, and it'll still show up the share button. And I think it's right here, so yeah. Anyways, after you click on share, click on copy link. Then it's going to copy that link there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google. Don't worry about that. Then we're going to type in YouTube MP3. So YouTube MP3, and we're going to find this one, convertmp3.org. This one. And I'll put the links in the description so that way you guys can go ahead and do this for yourself. But what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to here, the way you type it in, hold it, then you'll see paste. So we're going to click on paste, and then it'll paste the thing, and it'll paste the link that we just copied from YouTube or YouTube Music. We're just going to keep on MP3, click on convert, and then it should pop up the song up top. Yep, Space Mountain from Space Mountain. And after it converts, you need to download it, so click on download. It's gonna, once it says open, click on open, and then it'll just play the song. But I'm not gonna worry about that. It's already saved in our download, so it's good. And now on Kinemaster, once you save the thing from YouTube or YouTube Music, you're just gonna open up anything. Just gonna open up this Rosalia picture. So then what we're going to do, if you're doing Kinemaster horizontal, which I'm not, you'll find audio on the left, on the far left, but for this I'm not going to do that. So if you're doing vertically, you're just going to click this audio button here. But again, if you're using horizontal, you're just going to find audio on the far way right. Click on audio, and then move over until you see my files. And then we're going to move on, we're going to scroll through until we see download. And then we should see the music that we just downloaded from YouTube MP3. And then there we go. We got the song, Space Mountain from Space Mountain. I also got test track 2, but we don't need to worry about that because it's time for Spotify. So I'm just going to get rid of that really quick. And then, all right, time for Spotify. Open up Spotify. Anybody that has Spotify. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose any album. But for this, I'm just going to go with the Walt Disney World official album. but you could choose whatever album or song that you want. And I'm going to be making a recording of Sorcerer Mickey watches the CBS Home Entertainment logo, and I'm going to be using the Twilight Zone Season 1 DVD, so I'm just going to choose the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror theme from the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. So, yeah. But for some reason, just telling you this, that the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror theme is only available on Spotify for me, because it's not available on YouTube Music, but we're not worrying about that. So, what we're going to do, if you just want the music playing, you could just click down here, and it'll just appear the music, and then you press play. It'll just play the music automatically. But if you're doing it on this screen, you're going to find the share button. You're going to click on it, and then you'll see copy link. You're going to click on it. Or if you're not playing the music, but you want to do this tutorial, just click on the 3 dots here on the song that you want to choose. Then you'll find share, and then you'll also find copy link. So click on copy link, and then that Spotify track will be saved to here, and then we're gonna open up Google, and then we're gonna type in Spotify MP3. And I think the one that's really easy to use is Spotisaver. So click on it, and I'll put this link in the description below too, so that way you guys can check it out. So we're just gonna click on it, and then you're going to hold down on the typing like cursor thingy. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, you'll see paste like before we did with YouTube. Click on paste, then I'll copy that link. Click on load, and then it should pop up the music. After it's done, yep, there it is. Richard Bellis, Maurice Constant, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror theme from the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And I might also do this with the CTX theme from Dinosaur, but I'm not going to showcase that because I'm only doing one. But in some videos you will hear those songs because I played them in the song. But anyway, we're going to scroll down until we see download on here. Click on download, and then give it some time, and then it should be there. Okay, it's ready. Click on open, and then it should play the song once you click on the play button. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get copyright right now. But anyway, now that song's been downloaded, we're going to open up Kinemaster again. Just going to choose the same photo as before. This was only one. Alright, now what we're going to do, again, if you're using Kinemaster horizontal, you're going to find audio on the far right, but if you're using vertically, it'll be over here. So click on audio, go to my files again, then scroll to download like we did before, and then look, there it is. So the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror theme. So anyway, that's it. That is how you can import audio from YouTube, YouTube Music, and Spotify to Kinemaster. I hope this helped, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.